Don't you just love the bloke who invented flat-headed screws? And the bloke that does them up bloody tight. Great. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I've had a few requests for the main room install, so we're going to do that today. Let's flip the camera. First job I'm actually going to do is get all this stuff cleared out of here, so I need to be able to access this room. And as this power is off, oops, don't drop it, as this power's off to this light, I'm just going to set a temporary lead up. I've got a socket there that's live. I'm going to just set a temporary lead up with a light so I can see what I'm doing. Right, someone's kindly left me an LED light. I think they fitted some in this communal area. This is all getting ripped out when we redo this. That's going to be a bin store. And this is going to be just a little store in here. They left this light in there, so I've wanged a bit of flex on there. I'm just going to put a plug top on the end and then get it fashioned onto the wall. Just strap it up and get the light on. Right, if all goes to plan, we should have a new LED work light. There we go. It's a bit better. See what we're doing now, ish. Right, let's get all this stuff moved and then we'll walk through the job. Right, that is a bit better. At least I can actually get in the cupboard now and show you what's going on. So we've got first floor, had a meter, first floor off peak, second floor off peak, and second floor normal meter. So the two off peaks, that one and that one have got to go and be replaced with new meters. This is the landlord's meter, that's right. Feeds our board there, which we're going to replace and just keep. We've got communal lighting, communal power, fire alarm and stuff that's got to go in the communal area, so that will come off the landlord's board. At the minute you've got an old switch there which is fed via a meter, so we can pull the fuse for that and disconnect this one, get this one out of the way. And then at the minute you've got an old first floor isolator feeding a temporary fuse board upstairs for the lads, the transformers and stuff, plug their chargers in. That needs to come out, which will then give us a space along this trunking. I think I might actually keep this trunking in and see if I can mount the 4 switches here and then bring the armoreds, bring these 4 armoreds in somewhere. I'm not sure yet. I might have to bring them down here and then bend them in and gland them in to the side of the trunking here to correspond to each isolator. So we're going to get these switches ripped out, set the lads some temporary power upstairs, and then we'll crack on. Right, this switch is off peak supply, first floor, is currently live. If you follow the meter tails, go up, curl over here, come round here and go up to first floor off peak meter, which they should do. And then anything this side of the meter you can't touch, as in disconnecting. I can disconnect these because these are our meter tails. Not our meter, yeah, our meter tails will go to our switch, so we can disconnect these. Obviously we've got to make sure that these are dead first. So if you follow these back, red ones, they then go over the big bunch and they go to this fuse box here. You've got 100 amp fuses in and they're all labelled up in here. So what I'm going to do is find the corresponding one and pull out 3 fuses, because you've got 3 phases, red, yellow and blue, the old colours, which is now brown, black, grey, BBG if you want to remember that. Pull the fuses, check it's dead, disconnect all this, and then I can then just leave the fuses out and then the SEB can do what they've got to do. Right, so I've got the cover off now, and if you look here, you've got the first floor on peak, which will be the red, yellow, blue. You've got 3, 3 and 3, and one of these is a single phase that feeds the landlord's board, which is that one there, landlord's. So we want first floor off peak, red, to go, first floor off peak, yellow, to go, and first floor off peak, blue, to go. Now I'm going to replace the cover and check that I've got no live feed in here now. Right, we've now proven dead. This is all dead. I've now pulled them tails out of that meter. These are all dead now. I'm going to leave them fuses out. The tails are now just hanging on the floor. I can now disconnect all this, rip this switch out of my way, move on, do the same on this one, I'll give the guys temporary power upstairs. I've now ripped out that switch, that is all gone. This armoured was feeding one of these off-peak, coming out of the off-peak contactor. That's now gone. I can now cut those 4 armours off there, floor level, get rid of those. I'm going to rip that out next, which was feeding a fuse board upstairs for the lads. I've now set them temporary power up so we can kill this, rip all this out, then this is going to give us a nice area to mount our 4 switches. Right, I've now proven dead all of this. I'm getting there with our chompers. I can't be bothered to disconnect it. Let me just chomp all this out. 2, 3, and then the mains coming in the bottom here. 1, 2, double-ended, 3. There we go, all chopped. Can now rip these out. 2, 3, 4, and then the last remaining armoured. That was feeding a fuse board. Come out. That. Little earth there. That goes over to here. Get rid of that. Right, so there we go. So now cut them armours out. Disconnect that switch. I've now stripped out all the old switches and all the old gubbins that were down here. I've now mocked up one of the new switches. Obviously I'm going to easily be able to fit 4 along here because they're a lot smaller than the old ones. What I'm going to do is bring the armours down the ceiling here, and then I'm going to clamp them in to this area here, then we'll run the cables through the trunking and up into the meters, and the same, the meter tails will come out down the trunking and then into the bottom of the switch. I'll easily get, these are only single phase, so I'll easily get 6 cables in there, so that's what I'm planning on doing. Right, I've now moved the light so we've got better light. I've unpacked the switch. For some reason they give you a 32mm knockout there, which I'm not going to use. I'm going to use 2 25mm bushes and lock rings, couplers, one for the mains, and then the load out. So I'll bring those straight up and in, and then those will come up the side here and swing straight into the switch. Just got to do that 4 times and then bring the armours down into there. So let's crack on with that. I've drilled 2 25mm holes in the switch. That existing hole, which is there, which is the old one, that will get a metal box lid. I'm now just going to draw around here, drill the trunk in, and then fix the 2 couplers between, and then fix the switch to the wall. Just got to do that 4 times. Now, just a little tip, before you install everything, leave it all loose, and then you can actually get everything on and fit it in the right place, and then tighten it all down. Just a little tip there. Right guys, as you can see now, I've got 2 of the isolating switches mounted. A couple of tips: when you're drilling, just any cables in your trunking, pull them out the way, and if you can't get them out the way, because sometimes you are working in trunking that's rammed, make sure you put like a metal covering, normally the lid of the trunking or a bend, put underneath just to protect the cables. Obviously I'm not going to get the other 2 mounted today because I've got to wait for some bushes and couplers to turn up. I'll just reuse the old ones that were here, so I've got 2 done. I'm now going to just crack on with the armours. I might do that in a separate video because I don't want this video to run on too long. So thanks for watching the video guys. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe because it doesn't cost you anything, you tight gits, and I'll bugger off because I want to crack on. Take care.